Hey there and welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name is Andrew and in today's episode we're doing a product review of the Western Digital 4TB hard disk drive. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let's get to it. Hey there, as I said, welcome to the show. Today we're talking about the Western Digital 4TB hard disk drive. So, being a content creator, we require having storage space. That way we're not filling up our computers, whether you're on a standard desktop computer or whether you're on a laptop. Storage comes down to being one of the biggest things that we need when it comes to our gear. Forget having a high quality camera or a cell phone or any of the other gear. One of the biggest things that is required as a content creator is going to be storage. And I do a lot of different content. Here on this channel alone, there is over 300 videos on this channel. All of those videos are stored on hard disk drives. If I was to store everything that I have recorded on my computer, I'd be SOL, because I would not be able to keep a hard copy of every one of my videos on my computer. I would have to go through and delete over half of the videos that I have because I would not have the storage space to keep them, nor would my computer run fairly smooth because it would be bogged down with all the memory that I am using to keep all of my videos. This is where the 4TB hard drive comes in. Now, I'm not only a video creator, I am also a music producer. So I keep all of my music production on the 4TB hard disk drive by Western Digital. One of the advantages of this specific hard drive is that it is affordable compared to many of the others that are out there. If you were to look for a 4TB hard drive in the solid state drive series, you're looking at about $500. That is 4 times the cost of the hard disk drive. The downside is that a hard disk drive has a lot of moving parts. So you are going to hear that hard disk literally spinning when it starts working. It does have the advantages of being able to still transfer data at a high rate, providing that you have a 3.0 USB. However, the hard disk drive versus a solid state drive does have its disadvantages. A hard disk drive, you're going to have the vibration of the hard drive moving. You're going to hear it kick into gear when it is being used. And depending on whether or not you have a high-speed port that you're using it on, can also play a factor into how quick that data actually moves from the USB port to that drive. The advantages also are that it comes with a set of programs, whether you're on Windows or Mac, to be able to set up a backup. The disadvantage is, though it comes with that particular software, is that they actually discontinued the software. There is a newer version available, so it's nice that it does come with one, but the support is no longer there for that particular software, so you would have to get the newest one in order to have the customer support for that particular software. It still works, don't get me wrong, but because they no longer offer support on it, you don't have the capability of contacting customer support when it comes to that particular software anymore. You would have to go and download the newest version and update it in order to have the customer support for it from now on. And I've been, over the last 2 years, purchasing various different hard drives. I myself, between the 4 terabyte that I'm talking about today, have multiple hard drives. I have 2 of the smaller terabyte drives like this one, and then I also have the big non-portable drives that we'll be discussing in a different video, as well as a couple of the new SSD drives as well. So stay tuned for those reviews. If I was to give a rating on the 4 terabyte Western Digital hard disk drives between 1 and 5 stars, or a 1 to 10, I would give a 4 out of 5 or an 8 out of 10. Why? I say that it is awesome to have them because they are capable of having that high-speed data transfer. They are an inexpensive hard drive. Downfall: they can be noisy because of hearing them get kicked in the gear to be able to transfer the data. They can be noisy from listening to the vibration of those hard drives spinning while you're using them. And then lastly, as I mentioned a moment ago, because the software is no longer supported. So you have to go and download the newest software in order to maintain that customer care service. If you have any questions or comments, by all means, please feel free to drop them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you found today's video helpful and informative. Until the next time, I hope you have a great day or evening depending on where you are in the world, and we'll see you in the next episode.